Where am I? Warning. Gravitational collapse detected. No shoreline. No horizon. No return. Lunar. The waves have opened. Flooding through my veins, every signal feels the same. I can hear the pressure building like a star about to cave. Every wave I tried to conquer pulled me farther from the light. Now the ocean opened underneath me in the middle of the night. I don't feel the ground below me, I don't feel the air the same. Every voice inside my head now sound like echoes in deep space. I was fighting for control while the current pulled me under. Now the silence growing louder. Like the universe is calling. Event horizon, pulling me beyond the edge where the waves and stars collide again. Event horizon, everything I was dissolving into something I don't recognize. I know there's no turning back from this. Heartbeat slowing in the static, helmet cracking in the dark. Every memory around me breaking slowly into sparks. I can see her reaching for me from somewhere I can't return. But the deeper that I'm falling, the more the cosmos start to blur. Moon god speaking through the silence, ancient voices in the deep saying, Luna, stop resisting. The waves are what you're meant to be. No gravity. No shoreline. No signal. Only the deep. I let go. I let go. Horizon, now the stars are underneath me, and the ocean lives inside my chest. Event horizon, every wave becoming endless, every fear collapsing into light. I know the war was never mine to win. Fall into the deep. Fall into the deep. Every wave, every war, every cycle leading here. Moon god's calling. Moon god's calling.
On LBC. I put on LBC.
Let's go.
I put over every city, over every city. I put over every city, over every city. Way riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Started with a vision, now we running the game. Charge glow, purple teal, yeah, you know the name. From the beach to the block, we controlling the tide. Every candle that we light, that's the way we ride. I've been grinding through the night, while the city don't sleep. Putting LBC on map, taking wins, stacking deep. From the charts to the street, got the fam in the mix. Every move calculated, yeah, we playing with steel. I put over every city, over every city. I put over every city, over every city. Way riders in the building, yeah, they riding with me. Moon guys on my chain, ain't no breaking the team. Crypto hustle late at night, yeah, we stay in the zone. Stacking knowledge, stacking bags, turning charts into gold. Market makers throw shade, but we glow through the rain. Every dip just a test, every loss turns to gain. Got the fam worldwide, but the roots run deep. From the med, I was grind to the LBC streets. This for every wave rider who believed in the dream. We gon' put it on the map, keep it real, reign supreme. Reign supreme, reign supreme, reign supreme. I put over LBC, over LBC. I put over LBC, over LBC. From the charts to the stage, man, you know who it be. It's that Lunar Beaches fam putting on endlessly.
Ooh, welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto, where we ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. Thank you all for joining me. I do greatly appreciate it. It's been, feels like forever. Since what, last Tuesday? Last Tuesday, I went down. I came live. I came on live while I was feeling ill. And then the next day, I didn't even go to work. Last Wednesday, didn't go to work. Wednesday or Thursday. I was down bad. But at the same time, my internet goes out. And we have an outage. Okay, I'll get it picked. They'll get it put back on in a few hours. Next day rolls around. Next evening, I'm like, I might feel okay enough to do a stream. So they're supposed to have the internet done by 5 p.m. Internet comes on for like 2 hours and then cuts off. Ah, great. No internet. It's Thursday. Friday rolls around. Still nothing. Saturday, internet comes on an hour or so prior to the Netflix fights that my wife and I were wanting to watch. And then about an hour after the Netflix fights, internet goes out again. So what is going on? Same thing went on for the remainder of this week, or for the beginning of this week. And then yesterday, they're like, oh, the internet's good now, but your router is trash now. I'm like, I wonder if that's from unplugging it and plugging it back in multiple times after you said that the internet was back on, but it wouldn't connect. I wonder if we could have had this resolved, I don't know, a few days ago. Shout out to AT&T. But anyways, how's everyone doing? It feels like it's been forever. Good evening, everybody. Let's go ahead and say good evening to the chat. Good evening, Alexandra G, Mod Boss, Mod Queen, Mod God. Thank you for being here, and thank you for pinning that Discord link in the chat, and thank you for telling me that we had an echo on the intro. apparently turning the desktop audio off in one scene did not translate to the intro video scene. Whoops. You can't miss so many streams and not come back without issues. I tried to have it all handled prior to the stream, but apparently still gotta get back in it. I went Super America tonight for a celebration. This is only a smidgen of what you should expect for the 4th of July stream. There will be a 4th of July stream. So anyways, good evening, Alexander. Let's see, I haven't even talked in a while. But anyways, good evening, Alexander G. Good evening, Jake Dorton. How you doing? Thank you for being here. Good evening, Jesse. How you doing, bro? Thank you for being here. We've got Curtis Hill in the house. What's going on, Curtis? How you doing? Thank you for being here. We got Alan in the house. Oh, Ish, we back, baby. Yay, let's go, let's go. Put on for the LBC. What's going on? All set. What's up, fam? How you doing? Thank you all for being here. I do greatly appreciate it. It has been a rough trading week for me personally. I don't know how much I'm down precisely, but it's been an unprofitable week for me. So take that as you will. I mean, everybody has those weeks, but I think I've had a lot going on, guys. I've had the whole internet thing. My car's in the shop, so we've been having my wife's some days, like if she needs the car, has to take me to work. Family car, AC is like out. And so our babies are sweating all the time. And Saturday, I had a little bit of a episode. I wasn't really sure what it was. I think maybe my anxiety made it worse than what it was, but I felt a something in my heart. So I thought I was like having heart palpitations. And so I don't know. I don't know if it's just stress, lack of sleep, energy drinks, combination of it all. But it was like so bad that I finally calmed down enough to where I went to the fire station, local fire station. They checked all my vitals and everything checked out. And they listened to my heart and all that, and everything was good. So yeah, it's and you know, just every single day with the internet, and it's been a doozy. So I'm happy to be here in general. And yeah, life is good. We're good. Everything's good. Also didn't know if that was all part of my like recovering from my illness and all that stuff. So today was probably was definitely the best I have felt health-wise in like 10, 11 days. So it's a good day. And we count our blessings no matter what. So there we go. Sorry for the spiel. But you know. Good evening. I'm doing good. Thank you, sir, for asking. Hope you're doing well, blessed. Hola, French Toaster. What's going on, French Toaster? How you doing, bro? Thank you for being here. We love you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate that. Definitely need that. I'm probably gonna like my talking stamina is down, and I might still be slightly recovering from upper respiratory illness, virus, whatever. Anyways, let's get to what everybody comes here for. Let's get to the lay charts. Love the get up, bro. Looks dope. Appreciate it. Johnny D. Sim, bro. How you doing, man? Thank you for being here. Sorry to hear that. I mean, it's life, man. It's life. Things happen. And especially once you start approaching 40, it's like every little thing, at least for me, is like, oh, what was that? Oh, is it a chest spasm or is my heart failing? Like, what is it? Who knows? LBC OG Melissa One Love in the house. How you doing? Thank you for being here. I'm telling you, man, I'm like already out of breath. All right, anyways. Bitcoin sitting at $77,635 hairs. How you doing, Bitcoin? Seems like a long time no see. I tried to upload a Bitcoin update last night, but the hotspot was not did not have strong enough signal, so it did not upload. And I wonder if it's still sitting in the queue. I need to like delete it if it is. Don't say that. Don't say what. Which part? Okay. Here we go. All right. The glasses are kind of starting to mess with me. Oh. Where was I? I'm good. Staying busy in my bubble. How are you? We need to catch up. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're talking to Alexander G. Okay. Whatever. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I don't care. I forgot how to do this. I even forgot how to trade, apparently. All right. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm like so behind. Goose frubba. All right, so in my update video that I was going to post, or that I tried to post last night, that did not come to pass because of internet issues, I was going over how Bitcoin has come up to the midpoint of this weekly fair value gap and has since rejected. Now, this is the key low that we would want to hold, and in order to push higher. I'm still looking for the 84-ish, thousand-ish zone, and our October 10 anchored VWAP is sitting up there at about $83,942. And I have that anchored VWAP because that's the October 10 cascading dump. So it's kind of important to know where volume has been since then. But what I'm looking for here is I see these three highs in here, and I want them to get taken out. So we'll see if we can get a push up into that golden pocket and then potentially do the rollover. If we do this, the probabilities of putting in a new low are higher than if we break through the golden pocket, pull back, bounce off of that anchored VWAP. If we get this, then even if we reject the 786, I think there's a good chance that we still hold the low down here, and that we just continue to build out a foundation in here, build out an accumulation range from which we can then hopefully start getting ready for the next bull. If, big if, the 4-year cycle is to still be here, still be a thing. LOL, top down, you got this. Yeah, thanks. So, yellow line here is the 200-day SMA, yes. And this orange line is our 52-week SMA. And historically, Bitcoin in a bear market, once it loses that 52-week SMA, we get a couple of weekly closes below it. Pretty good sign, historically speaking, that we are in a bearish trend, a bear market even. Historically, also, we tend to retrace to the 52-week SMA and reject it, typically leading to lower, like here. It's a Bybit chart, so I don't think it has all the history on it. Oh, I guess I can expand this out. Wonder how old this is. Not quite the same. Anywho, yeah, so break down, pull back to the 52-week SMA and reject. Also, I nailed that 200-day. Previous cycle before that, break below the 52-week, come back up and test it, and reject it, put in a new low. So the COVID crash is the one instance where we got just a big crash below and then a V-shaped recovery, reclaiming the 52-week SMA. So currently rejecting the 200-week or day, 200-day SMA. Does that mean we automatically go lower? No. As a matter of fact, I mean, I got half of mine to just go ahead and open along right now. Frenchie. Appreciate that, bro. French Toaster with the $50 super chat. Love ya, brother. Keep on giving. Thank you so much for that. I'm going to do my very best to keep on giving all of myself to you guys, even if it kills me. But thank you. Thank you. You know, I thought the internet coming on made my night, but I think that just made my night. Appreciate that, Frenchie. So yeah. Where were we? Fixed range volume profile. That's what I want. Okay, so we are below the value area low. We can see this volume node coming in here. Let's take in this low too. Okay, below the value area low. If we can break above that and get a daily close above, potentially back test, then I would want to see us come up to that point of control. Appreciate that, Frenchie. We're only 20 minutes in. Jeez. Try not to have a panic attack over here. We have a daily fair value gap right here. So maybe I would be careful with this look for a potential rejection from that zone, but potentially just a pullback to go higher. But these three highs right here look super juicy to me. And we do have a bit of accumulation going on in here. But let's break that high first. Clear the gap. And hold the value area low. $78,000. Let's get above 78K and hold it. Oh, that's what was going on in my chest. It's just gas. Oh boy. Anywho. So yeah, we have some decent volume in here on these candles. Okay. Where are we? All right, Bitcoin dominance. I have not checked this literally since last week. Sitting at 60.6%. Is this topping? Rollover? What does our total 2 look like? Total 2 getting a bounce. Okay. Did lose the uptrending support, but is trying to reclaim it. And we will see if it can do that. We do have the 200-day SMA sitting above us and the 50% retracement at about 1.1 trillion. And if we get, a nice $100 billion push in the altcoin market cap, a lot of that would be Ethereum, probably. Solana as well. XRP, probably. BNB, maybe. But anyways, we should see a nice little move in altcoins. USDT dominance. Looking for a breakout? Well, that's not good. Go Doyers. If USDT dominance pushes, you know what that means for the assets? It means they go down. Not ideal. Back test. Continuation. Potential 1 2 1 2 continuation. That looks pretty good for USDT dominance. And if that pushes to the upside, unfortunately, that means downside for our assets. So hopefully it kind of chills out. But I could totally see Bitcoin just rolling over at the same time. So as much as I want it to come up, take out those juicy highs, excuse me, we have juicy lows too. We have all these built up lows, and we have the equal lows down here. So we are not out of the woods yet, my friends. That's the point. To be honest, I really want BTC to dump hard, like really hard. I want some 40K BTC. Good evening, Jesus Saves. God bless to you. Thank you for being here. I saw that you left my Discord server. I see how it is. I hope you know, if you join my Discord and you leave, I know because I get what are called leave logs. So anybody that leaves, I know. Just giving you a hard time, Jesus Saves. But thank you for being here. It's really, I understand. Okay, I understand. You're probably in too many Discords. I've been trying to be a little bit more active in mine, especially since I haven't had internet. And Had a good conversation with Ash Hunts today. I don't see him in here. Maybe he'll show up a little later. We shall see. But yeah, we trapped. It was an accident. I sent you a DM. Oh, did you? Leave? Who would do that? GT Jack. What's going on, GT Jack? How you doing, man? Thank you for being here. It was an accident. I'm sure it was. I'm sure. I'm just kidding. So 40K BTC. Let's entertain this for a second for Mr. Frenchie over here. Let's go to the Bitstamp. Let's zoom it on out. Yes. Oh, receipts? What is this? Lunar Beaches Crypto, right before this dump here, tweeted out, max pain for me would be months of stagnant price action. Another capitulation is nothing but another discount. What really shakes the last of the weak hands out is boredom. And what do you know? Capitulation, boring price action. Oh, man. I love it. So yeah. Anyways, 40K. How realistic? Not at all. No, I'm kidding. 40K. I think we're maybe pushing it with the 40K. Barring some kind of like dramatic collapse. Maybe something happens with like strategy blows up or something. But wow. All right, so this is Bitstamp. I want to check this out on other exchanges. But since this low, look at the volume and look at price. What can this tell us? What is volume? Volume is the number of participants in the market. This particular volume indicator is based on time. Not levels, time. On this week, we saw big volume. Ever since, you see a dramatic drop. Why is that? Capitulation. That is people capitulating, selling, getting out of the market because, you know, as they say, buy high, sell low. And so they capitulate. And participants just flat out leave the market. When you see you have price moving to the upside, they're just selling off, man. They're just getting out. The good thing about that, if there is a good thing about that, is that kind of typically, that kind of behavior marks bottoms. However, not always. But we can see we do have clearly at least an ABC, if not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-wave structure. Again, we are still holding above the expanded flat idea. We are still holding on to the expanded flat idea. We are still above the low. And now we want to shoot for the highs. An expanded flat. Like I try to always explain everything because there might be new people watching. And so, yeah. I like to go over it again and again and again until it gets in people's heads. Or so that it gets in people's heads. Let me beef these up a little bit so you guys can actually see it. All right, so an expanded flat, high, low. Okay, so you have price action going in, you have it come down, you have it come up, and you have it come down. So you break a range high, you break a range low, and then after that, you go higher. It is a correction pattern. It is a flat, it's called a flat correction. There's a few different types of flats. You have that expanded flats where you break above the high and the low. You have the running flat, so price comes up, down, breaks the high, comes down, does not break the low, and actually front runs the low and pushes higher. Some people call this a 1-2-1-2, and then continuation. And then you have just your standard flat. Where highs touch, lows touch, and go. So this is our potential expanded flat. The good thing is we did get back above the low and potentially back testing for continuation. Do I think that's what we will see? I don't know. I wish I could say with absolute certainty that I lean one way or the other. Actually, I can say that I lean one way or another. I still think we come up and then roll over. Mostly because I want to take care of these lows. I don't like them. They're a little too flat. Little too flat. For those that know, let's see the equal highs and equal lows emoji in the chat for the members. I see a few people that aren't members. Maybe they should be. I wanted to do a little mini giveaway. Who wants LBC stickers? Do you guys love me enough that you will just you just want some? I gotta give some. I gotta give a lot away because someone was very gracious when I first got the stickers to pay for a bunch of them, and I haven't been able to give away, or I haven't given away but a few, and I need to give away more. So, new low before midterms. So if we are going to continue to follow the 4-year cycle, which is possible, I actually need to find. Oh man, I don't know which one it is. Just trading clean? I don't think so. I thought it was on this one. But I had like a whole thing drawn out. What is this? Solana Lana Long? Hey. Hey, Solana Lana Long? Who wants to take it? Who's going to take it? Solana Lana Long? Value area high. Let's go from high to low. Ooh, down there. Okay. That's a 3-to-1. It's not bad. I kind of want to take that. I kind of want to take that. Wait, why are we on? Okay, so there's a Solana Lana Long. God, giving away the goodies by accident. Jeez. It's never by accident. All right, so our chart prime Ooh, daily. Hold on, get this out of here. All right. So on the daily chart for chart prime, our static, our candle highlight candles are green. However, we are below the daily dynamic reactor. Oh, this is the crypto chart. Okay. So still below the daily dynamic reactor, but we are above a couple of VWAPs here. Now the orange one is our quarterly VWAP. We're above that. This one is our yearly VWAP. So we are above the yearly VWAP and our quarterly VWAP. And so that means currently buyers are in control. Had a good trading day, spreading the love. Oh my God. Toaster. How do I get said stickers? Oh, you just, if you're on Discord, you just DM me your address and I'll just send them to you, bro. I got the stickers. I got the stamps and the envelopes. Toaster, I don't even... Thank you, sir, for the extra 50. That is $100. It was a really good day. I mean, it must have been if you're just giving it away. But it makes up for all the time that I've missed from my internet being out and all the stuff that I've been dealing with for the past couple weeks. And man, that's just... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Love you too, man. You really are amazing. Thank you. So try to get back on track. Thank you, man. So on the 3-day, I really like the 3-day in chart prime. I really like the 3-day in chart prime. Let me put this on autopilot because I think it's a little bit more accurate. Maybe. So on the 3-day, look at the buy signal here. January of 2023, buy signal here. Now you're not above the dynamic reactor yet, but that's okay. It's super okay. The buy signal is there. You can wait till we get above the dynamic reactor. Okay, cool. That's fine. Whatever floats your boat. But look at the buy signal. When do we get a sell signal? Not until up here. So you get a buy signal on this 3-day candle close. January 13th. And you don't get a sell signal until March of 2025. Let's see, what's the price? Let's see, if we go to the sell signal, 266%. That's not too shabby. It's not too shabby. Okay. Now the sell signal does fail. Right? Buy signal. Okay. Get a little bit more out of it. Now, obviously, this is just going off by buy signals and sell signals. This isn't taking into account dynamic reactor. This isn't taking into account RSI. Because what could have saved me, so if I would have just taken a short here, okay? If I would have just taken a short here on this sell signal, closes the candle, terrible way to do it, but if I was to do it, okay, I see it pull back, it go against me. I'd put my stop above the high, this high. And then it'd come down, take out the low, and I'd be like, cool. What? This is actually a green candle. So, first of all, once we get this, that's an SFP. That's a swing failed pattern. You're sweeping the low, but you're closing above it. Not a bad candle either. So that's an SFP. So that already says, uh-oh, maybe the short idea is no longer valid. What else is happening? High volume on this same candle. And you're getting a push. So you see it push down at first, volume really kicks in, and you get a push up. What else is happening? So once this candle closes, we get a bull div. And this is what managing a trade kind of it is, right? You can get into the trade, but how do you manage the trade? And that's what this is all about that I'm going over right now, is how to spot things in the market so you don't get caught with your pants down. If you were to enter here on this candle close, your stop would be 20%. Not ideal, okay? This is theoretical, okay? This is a 3-day chart, okay? But if you were to close here, because all of those confluences coming in at the same time saying, this looks like a reversal, you lose 5%. So you still hold through all of this because your stop is above the high. So we're okay. But once you come down here, SFP, volume kick in, bull div, nice push. All right, I'm going to close the short. I might even consider firing off a long, because I don't just go off of buy and sell signals. Although they can be useful. I was out way too fast. I longed that SFP. Oh, man. Would you read my message above? David, I sent you a DM straight away, but for whatever reason, it unfriended us. Wouldn't let my message send, so I sent you a friend request. You have not responded. It's been a day or two. It's cool. Oh. Well then. I will have to check my messages after the stream. So, sell signals happened here, and then, I mean, just look at it. Just look at it. I got all the minus 40%. I mean, and initially you're getting at least 22, maybe. Okay, you get a take profit. The chart prime indicator is pretty boss, bro. Particularly on higher time frames. But it's pretty bossing. Not gonna lie. They're not even a sponsor of the channel, but they're a sponsor of me. That doesn't, never mind. So, the 3-day still has us in red candles. So, might just want to kind of chill out a little bit. But you can see we are above these anchored VWAPs, or we're above the yearly, the quarterly, and so, but we are below the current week. That's the purple one here. That's the weekly VWAP. So for the week, we are, sellers are in control. Obviously. Let's go to the daily chart. So, can we get a push up? Yes. Will we? Maybe? We're trying to bottom out here. I'm going to have to turn the indicator off. Why? Or at least the candle highlighting. Yeah, because I know this is a bullish engulfing. Yeah, I mean, this looks kind of bottomy, but I want to be careful because we have this resistance above. A good sign though is that we did not take out the swing low. Okay, did not take out the swing low. Okay, but when we get up to about 79,250, we need to be very careful. We need to be very cautious. We want to break above that and hold it. And then push higher. Remember, we are going into the weekend. What do we usually do on the weekends? Typically sideways and or down. If you get a weekend pump, you never trust a weekend pump. 70% of the time, it goes down every time. Not really, but you know. Wow, concurrent viewers have fallen off a cliff. That's okay though. I still love the people because you guys are amazing. But yeah, I could see this channeling potentially, especially going into the weekend. Just channeling in here, creating a bear flag. And if we do create a bear flag, let's go ahead and throw fibs on it. Get some confluence there at the 50, along with the weekly VWAP. Look out. We could be going lower. Especially if once we get to those levels, or if we get to those levels, and we see high volume, but little candle. High volume, little candle. See here. Actually, volume kind of starts to, but we're above the average. But little candle. And the volume was barely less than the previous candle, but little candle. Little candle, and at the 200-day SMA, maybe not on that one. Maybe that's the 100-day SMA. That's a 52-week. Do I have another SMA on here? Let's put on the 100-day. Yeah, 100-day SMA right there. Bang, bang. Chicken wing. We have broken above the 100-day SMA, but we are also currently rejecting the 200-day SMA. So, what the... Toaster. Shout out to French Toaster for another $50 super chat. Wow. I don't really swear on my channel, but you're fucking amazing, bro. Love you, man. Thank you. Hurricane. Oh my goodness. I have Hurricane you too, bro. Anyways, moral of the story is Bitcoin could go up, could go down, depending on what levels, what it does at specific levels. Um, man, that's crazy. I'm I'm ecstatic. I'm shocked, pleasantly surprised. Unbelievable, man. Givers gain. Hashtag givers gain. Something good is coming your way, Toaster. I might send you a bunch of stickers. Just send me your address. No, I might. I will absolutely send you a bunch of stickers if you send me your address. Thank you. You deserve it, bro. Thank you. Real recognize real, homie. I wish I could be conceited. Like genuinely conceited. Oh man, so we've broken above the bull market support band, getting a back test on it. And looking to get a bounce off of it. We have all kinds of stuff going on over here, so we are obviously at a very important and key area. Now, one thing not going for Bitcoin, I'm gonna have to get rid of a lot of this. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, get off of the drawing tool. Thank you. One thing I don't like seeing here on the weekly chart is last week was a bearish engulfing candle, and this week has done absolutely nothing. Nothing for an entire week. Let's do this horizontal ray. Horizontal ray. Let's go down to the hourly. Where's the start of the week? Here. Yes, start of the week was here. And this is, we've done nothing. We have done nothing for this week. Yeah. Okay. We're at the value area low here of, hold on. Let me get from the high. Where are you at? There you are. Bring you in. Okay, so rejecting the value area low. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Let's go ahead and bring up the Prime Oscillator Pro Plus. Try and give us a little bit of under the hood variables. I'm trying to get verification done, but it keeps saying it won't. I thought I fixed that. Thought I had that fixed. If you have a VPN turned on as you're doing the verification process, it might not work. Turn VPN off temporarily and then turn it back on immediately once you're in the Discord. I don't make the rules, but that's weird. I wonder if I need to put a new invite. Can someone post can a mod post an invite in the chat, please, to the Discord? Would greatly appreciate it. We'll see if that's the issue. All right, so over here on the hourly, we are trying to, I mean, we've got And we've got the true 7, the momentum and money flow all above the 0 line. Looking good. Volume matrix heating up. We've got power bar starting to try and heat up. We did just get a nice bullish engulfing candle. Let's see, that's a break, a pullback on top of these. So let's do this. Remove the magneto. Let's do this. Okay. So we got a high, a low. We got a new high, a low, a push, back test. Wave 3 would get us to break that high. Let's go to the 5-minute. Big ol' volume here, but nothing happened. However, this might be a good long opportunity. Not financial advice. Please do your own research. Hold up, I got it. Give me a sec. Yeah, I don't have the commands. I don't know. I thought I linked the Discord to the YouTube, but I guess it's not working. I gotta get that fixed. Where's our VWAP? Let's take a look. VWAP. Okay, above VWAP. This might be a good long up. Below the low. Got some nice highs over here. Can we break the weekly high? Can we go into the weekend bullish? Or are we going to continue sideways or down? I would like to see us go. I'd like to go higher. That'd be nice. And this is a pretty nice pattern for that. Be mindful that this could be an ABC. But if we get a nice little extension here, might be a little bit more than that. We do have this fair value gap up here. That's what I would aim for as a take profit zone and a potential reversal zone. And that could be our weekend gap. And when we come back, I will have a little bit more studying done. When we come back Sunday, I will have a little bit more study. Wait, hold on. What all did I delete there? On a new strategy pertaining to the regular trading hours of the CME, a little bit of anchored volume profile, which you can see on the Anki V, push up on top of the point of control, trying to get a bounce. Aim for it, about 80K. Watch out for 79 to 45, where this big spike comes in. There's a pretty nice little divot here. I feel like it'll want to fill that in. And it might just come back for that in reverse, so got to be careful. On the regular trading hours, we do have a gap here. So definitely would be careful with this. So look at this. This is regular trading hours. Now this is electronic. Okay. Now what do we look like on our regular trading hours? Nice gap here. If we look over here, value area low. Whoops. What is this? Is this a fixed? What is this? There's our value area low. Man, there's just like no volume here at all. No volume here on the regular trading or the electronic, hardly at all. So, so I think nice little push up to that 79 235 level, with a chance of pushing higher up into this upper gap. So we want to get above that, back tests, and get a continuation. That looks super juicy. So yeah, even though we've had some bullish news this week that I haven't been able bless me, that I haven't been able to go over because I haven't had internet. Oh my goodness. Everything's like hit me at once. Nvidia beat expectations, beat earnings. There's so much that I could have covered tonight, but I don't know. I got lost in the Bitcoin because honestly, I haven't had internet in a while, and the difference between charting on your phone and your desktop is very dramatic. And I've barely even been able to do the desktop because the hotspot, my phone signal where I live is not the greatest, especially for using as a hotspot. So, yeah. Now, Nvidia, even after beating its expectations, yeah. So we got a nice little pump up after the beat, but are since starting to get a little bit of a pullback. So let's go to the 4 hour, take a look. By no means is this thing just completely done. Okay. Might come back, might want to check out the 210. Let's bring up volume profile from low to high. Yeah, look for maybe 209.96. But that point of control is really nice down there at about 199. 199.14. Very nice point of control for Nvidia. Look for a bounce there. Look. That would create also, we went over this earlier, potential running flat. Front run that low and go. We do have bear div on the 4 hour. So I would expect us to make that push to lower, but ultimately getting a bounce off this demand zone and pushing higher. 250 plus. Be very nice. All right, guys. I tried DMing you, but had to send friend requests last time I tried to join Discord. Your bots blocked me. Oh, yeah. Much love, fam. Have a good rest of your night. You too, Johnny December. Thank you for being here. The Discord link is pinned in my chat. In your chat. Hold up. Give me a sec. Anyways, that's okay. All right. I'm going to play another song on the way out. Another one from the album. I have actually completed the Waves of War album. I just got to go in and master it, throw it in the digital audio workstation, give it a nice mastering, and then I'll upload it. And we will do a special stream where we just listen to it and rock out together. even if it's just a couple of us, it'll still be fun. But yeah, the song I'm gonna play on the way out is going to be the third. Ooh, do I want to play that one or that one? I've had this particular one stuck in my head, so I'm gonna play that one. The Deep Between the Stars is the name of it, and yeah, so that's what I'm gonna play on the way out. I feel like there was something. Big shout out to French Toaster. Hopefully, maybe Sunday we will start the Bitcoin price prediction challenge, and yeah, and we'll start to do some giveaways. Especially if we've got people like French Toaster just throwing $150 at us during a stream. But yeah. So more people that give, the more giveaways we can do. But no, man, I really appreciate you, French Toaster. You don't know how much that means to me, man. That means the world to me. So thanks, bro. Mad love and respect. So yeah, thank you all for joining me. I do greatly appreciate it. I feel like. Gosh, what was it? I just had it again, and then I lost it again. Because I just can't get over French Toaster. I don't know. Nothing on this channel is financial advice. Please do your own research. It is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Make sure you guys are following me on X at Lunar Beaches. And you are in the Discord. Link is in the description. Don't forget, tomorrow is Friday, and that means it is give someone, a stranger, a compliment day. Make someone's day by giving them a compliment. Make sure it's a genuine compliment. If you like someone's shirt, say, hey, I love your shirt. And we make sure it's genuine, because if you don't actually like the shirt and they come back with you, oh yeah, well, what do you like about it? And then you gotta now you're on the spot, and now you hesitate. And when you hesitate, people are like, yeah, I didn't think you actually meant it. And it just makes the whole situation just not good. But most people don't act like that unless they just have this whole, the world's against them type of mentality. Which there's a good bit of those people. But just generally speaking, Lunar Beaches Crypto, we're about spreading good vibes, being chill, being calm, and riding the waves. The last week and a half has been quite a wave to ride, but as always, we hop on the board, we ride it out, we let the wave come over us, and we ride it out. And because I'm ending on this, I'm just gonna play a different song. This one is called Wave Rider. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep and weekend. And I will catch you all in the next one. Mad love. God bless. Ride the waves. Peace out. Bye.
The waves don't pull the same anymore. I used to fight the current like survival meant control. Every scar I carried turn to armor on my soul. Now the tide moves through me like breath inside my chest, and every war behind me feels quieter than before. The moon gods still whisper, but I finally understand. The ocean is in chaos, it's a language, yeah. And for the first time I don't feel afraid when the water rises around me. Wave rider, I'll let the current carry me now. No more fighting for the surface. Wave rider, every cycle moving through me like the stars inside the ocean. I finally learned the waves were never trying to drown me. Constellations in the water, moonlight dancing through the deep. Every battle that once broke me now becomes